In this tutorial, we are going to look at how to draw this logo or design this logo with circular grid in Inkscape 1.0 or in Inkscape in general. When you look at this logo here, one thing is each color of the design here is similar. It's just that the color is different and it was rotated 90 degrees from each other. So the thing we need to do is to create one of them, and then we can duplicate it and rotate them 90 degrees around a circle. So the first thing we need to do is to draw a circle. So we go for our circle and ellipse tool. We go to Control and then we draw a circle. I want a bigger circle. Now let's move the circle here to the left. Okay, we would need 3 circles. So what I will do is I will already do a duplicate, 2 duplicates more. So we go to Edit, Duplicate, and then I do Edit, Duplicates again, and then I need a square. Draw this, our square. The size of our square will determine the width of the design we are going for. So the size here will determine the width of the design we are going for, if it's bigger or small. Let's make mine a bit smaller. Okay, now what we need to do is that we would need to put the center, pick one circle and put the center at the corner, the top left corner of the square, and then another circle to this corner here, and the third circle will come here. But so for us to be able to do that, or for it to be done efficiently, making it easier to place, you go and use your enable your snapping, and then you would need the snap node path and handles. You would also need snap to path. You would need snap to cusp nodes, including rectangle corners, because we are going to snap this corner here to the center of the circle. And we also need snap other points, centers, guide, origin, handles, and then what we need is snap center of objects, because we are going to snap the center of this to this. So we now pick our first circle. Maybe I change the color of my square to maybe red. If you don't know how I got this, the fill and stroke, you just go to Object and Fill and Stroke, and you get this dialog, so that you can use it to change colors. You can also change colors using the palettes here, color palettes down there. So maybe I change it to whichever color here. Now the circle, it's if you've already drawn the circles, I will please tell you to make the circles transparent a bit. So change the alpha channel, go to the alpha channel and reduce the opacity, so you can see through when you are placing it. Now let's pick our first circle. We try to put it to the corner, the center. Yes, this is the center. So this picked it, and then now I want to place this one, the center of this here. So I go for it. Yes. Now let's change the color of this, and I reduce the opacity a bit so we can see. I changed the color of one of it to be this. So we are going, first we need the intersection here. This intersection, I need it so that when I put this circle here, we get the shape that we are going for. So the next step is to select the two circles you've placed, and then we find the intersection. We get the intersection. So you go to a shift, select the blue one, and shift, and we select the yellow one. So now we go to path, and then we do intersection. So we have this here. So now that we have our intersection, we need to put the third circle here. But actually, one thing is we need another circle to place whatever the shape we create in. So I will also do another duplicate. So we go on and select this one. We go to edit, and then we do a duplicate of it. Now we use the duplicates here. We place it the center at this place. So the center of the circle is now at this corner, the lower left corner of the square. Now we select the circle and the intersection, the blue objects that we have now. Then we go to shift, and then we select both, and then we go to path, and then we go to difference. So now this is what we have. This is bigger. This depending on the square. If the square you use is bigger, you are going to get something like this. If you use a very small square, you're going to have a very in the same shape, but a bit the thickness will be smaller. Now we have the shape we want. We select it, and then we come and place it on our circle. Now we would be rotating it. So we do a duplicate of it, edit, duplicate, and then we rotate it 90 degrees counterclockwise. Now we place it here. Oops, sorry. Oops, I think we would need one other handle because it's it could be because I'm recording. Let's remove one of the handles. The snap path intersection, snap midpoints, line segments. This is snap other points, snap center of objects. Now we don't need that. Maybe that will help. Yes, if you're having problem with that, put that off. But if not, it could be that because I'm recording. Now let's change the color of this to this color, for example, and then we do a duplicate of this again. We go to edit, duplicate, we do our counterclockwise 90 degrees rotation, we pick it up, we place it there more or less, yes, and then we change the color. Oh, I prefer a different color. We pick it, we go again, edit, and then we do another duplicate of it. We go and rotate it 90 degrees clockwise, counterclockwise again, and then we change the color to maybe this. And then if you don't want to have any color inside, you select the circle, and then you can remove you go to the fill and then you remove the fill. So this is what we have. We made similar to this one here. Now we have to group everything so we can move them around. It's better to group them. So we select everything and then we go to object group. Then we are done. So this is what we have. Let's move it closer to what we had initially. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel to help me. Appreciate it very much. Thank you. Bye.